Hey everyone, Ryan Kwan here, and today I am taking a look at the VRS Design High Pro Shield for the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. I've got it in the shine gold color today, but there's also 3 other colors to choose from. I'll have a link to the case in the video description, so be sure to check it out. And with that said, let's move on to the review. Starting with the cutouts, up top there is a cutout for the microphone, and on the left side are coverings for the volume up and down buttons. Now, one thing to note is that the coverings on this case do rattle. It wasn't really annoying in actual day-to-day usage, but definitely worth noting. Here's a demo of how they sound. Moving on to the bottom, we have a cutout for the headphone jack, which is a bit recessed, and also a cutout for the micro USB port, which is of course also a bit recessed. And lastly, a cutout for the other microphone and speaker, which is of course again recessed. On the right is a covering for the power button, which is wobbly like the other coverings, and if you can make it out, there is a VRS Design logo engraved on the left side. Moving to the back, we've got a wide opening for the awesome 12 megapixel camera, flash, and the heart rate monitor. The opening is curved and big, so there's no issues accessing the heart rate monitor. And of course, there's also some VRS design branding here on the case, engraved into this TPU with this brushed metal look, which is actually one of the highlights of this case. And from that textured TPU, the ends split off into a plain black matte finish. And now, based on my experience with the smooth and matte finish all around the TPU and the polycarbonate frame here, the case is pretty slippery. It's not that grippy like you might find with silicone cases. The upside though is that this case does not attract much dust, which is really nice for some people. Another highlight of this case is the raised lip on the bottom and top of the case. It's about 1mm thick, and this will help to keep your phone screen from touching the surface when placed screen down. Of course, this will depend heavily on the surface it's placed on. Now, protection-wise, we're looking at very decent protection with the High Pro Shield. It's a 2-piece design with inner impact-resistant TPU and an outer hard polycarbonate frame. Together, these two components help to offer great drop and impact protection. So being a case for the S7 Edge, you might wonder how that affects the Edge functionality. This case does have TPU all across the frame of the screen, but it's very minimal, so there's really no issues with accessing the curve. So overall, my impressions of the High Pro Shield are very positive. The major things to note are grip, recessed cutouts, and the rattling button coverings. If these things aren't big issues to you, I would highly recommend the High Pro Shield for the S7 Edge. Otherwise, you might want to try looking for another case. I personally like the smooth feel and how it looks, and as with any other case, it really just depends on the type of user you are.